They called him a prince, but he became a king of kings. A boy born of divine blood, yet cast into the shadows. He disappeared from Ile-Ife, wandered through kingdoms, and returned with thunder in his eyes. This is the story they never told you. Of the warrior Ooni, the forgotten son of Oduduwa, Oranmiyan. Oranmiyan was born in Ile-Ife, the sacred land of the Yoruba, to Oduduwa, the founder of the Yoruba race. But Oranmiyan was not just a prince. He was born during a powerful storm. Elders said lightning struck the palace gates the moment he cried his first cry. It was a sign. His name, Oranmiyan, means, "My case is mysterious." And truly, nothing about him was ordinary. He grew fast, strong, intelligent, and full of questions. But his spirit was too fierce for the calmness of the palace. He didn't want to sit on a throne. He wanted to fight, to explore, to conquer. And when Oduduwa passed on, Ile-Ife wept, but Oranmiyan vanished. While other princes stayed to fight for their father's crown, Oranmiyan walked into the forest with just a sword and a lion-tooth necklace. He wandered for months. Some say years. People believed he had died. But Oranmiyan was building something far greater than anyone imagined. He traveled north, to Benin. And there, he became king. Yes. The Yoruba prince ruled over the Benin kingdom. He married a Benin princess, founded the royal line that still exists today. But his enemies in Ife tried to erase this from the scrolls. They said, a true Ife king does not mix with other blood. But Oranmiyan didn't care. Years later, war and famine struck Ife. The throne was weak. The people divided. But one night, under the red moon, a tall warrior with a bronze staff appeared at the gates. He wore no crown, only a lion's tooth. The guards gasped. Oranmiyan, the prince is alive. He has returned. And he had returned with power, with experience. He had ruled Benin. He had founded Oyo. Now, he had come to restore Ile-Ife. They begged him to take the throne. And Oranmiyan became Ooni. The warrior became the king. Most people don't know. Oranmiyan is the only Yoruba ruler who founded 3 royal dynasties. Benin, he fathered Yukai, the first Oba of Benin. Oyo, he founded Oyo and was the father of Sango, the thunder god. Ile-Ife, he became the Ooni, restoring peace to the spiritual cradle of the Yoruba. His blood runs in the veins of 3 empires. He wasn't just a king. He was a bridge between worlds. Historians rarely talk about this, but Oranmiyan questioned tradition. He refused to follow the sacred rituals of power blindly. He was the first to challenge the idea that Ile-Ife should rule all of Yoruba land. He believed every Yoruba kingdom should rise in its own way, equal, not controlled. Some elders didn't like this. They accused him of betrayal. But Oranmiyan stood firm. He said, "You cannot bind a lion with spider webs. Let each kingdom roar." Till today, a massive staff stands in Ile-Ife, called the Opa Oranmiyan. A granite obelisk, 18 feet tall. No one knows how it was carved. No one knows how it got there. But locals believe it was his sword, driven into the earth before he disappeared again. Yes. He vanished once more. No one knows where he died. No tomb. No grave. Some say he walked into the forest again. Others say he returned to the heavens, like his father, Oduduwa. So when you hear the name Oranmiyan, don't just think of a prince. Think of an empire builder. A rebel with a vision. A king who bowed to no one but the gods. He was the storm and the silence. The sword and the scroll. The mystery the world still cannot solve. This is the story of Ooni Oranmiyan, the warrior prince they tried to erase, but could never forget.